Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have a lovely box that has been sent to me all the way from the UK from Quaintly and Company. It is their Love British Lifestyle box. Now they have several boxes to choose from, and I've reviewed a couple of them, including the London Pop box, the Tea and Book Club box. They have a snack box if you love those UK treats. They even do some limited edition boxes, and I may have one on the way, so keep your eyes open for that. But this is, like I said, our Love British Lifestyle box, so it comes with the Quaintly & Co. logo on this nice pale pink Union Jack. Of course, I've had the UK on the brain because of Wimbledon, so strawberries and cream, waiting in the queue, sitting on the hillside. I will say I thought they did some fantastic advertising with Things Overheard, where they I don't know how they did it, but they mic'd up people. I'm sure they had to go through so many risque and terrible things that people said, but everyone came off very nicely. So they were very British about their editing, which I appreciate. But it is one of my dreams to go to all of the Grand Slams. I've only been to the US Open. I was very close to getting to go to the Australian Open, but I would love, 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 love to go to Wimbledon one day if anyone wants to ever send me. Just you know, putting it out there. The Love British Lifestyle box, though, is $55 US plus $11.99 in shipping. As far as I know, there are no changes on the horizon to that, but she will keep us apprised if there are. I do have a code for you, Noel10, which will save you $10 on your first box, and that is the case for any of the Quaintly & Company family of boxes. So I have torn the little strip that opens up the box. This one came a little worse for wear, honestly, even though it did come in a mailer bag. Sometimes these boxes are a little soft and they just get a little bit mashed up. The only problem with that is that she does always send us some savory and sweet treats inside, so when it is a packet of crisps, they are often a packet of crisp crumbs. But I do my best when I take photos over on my Instagram account, which if you're not following me over there yet, I would really appreciate that follow. It's at Maui_Noel. Right now I just do product photography for a handful of boxes, and that is slowly dwindling just because I have very limited time, but this is one of the boxes that I do try to make some time for. Inside, we have our nice product card, which always has a beautiful image. So the theme for July is Midsummer Daydreams. I love that. Midsummer Daydreams. It looks like a lovely little boat situation, and then on the back she does tell us about the items, and she does give us the retail values, which you know I do appreciate. Then there's always this nice little brochure, like a little mini guide that goes along with the theme. So we have some little daisies there. It says, "From us to you, lazy afternoons, soft sunlight, and the clink of ice in a garden glass. British summer may not always bring the heat, but it brings the charm in spades. This month we're stepping into a daydream, one filled with wildflower meadows, bunting draped fetes, and the sweet scent of strawberries and cream." Yes. It says, "From countryside picnics and pop-up theater to traditions like Pim's O'Clock and seaside escapes, Midsummer Daydreams is your invitation to savor the season. Whether you're watching Shakespeare under the stars or packing scones for a garden gathering, this is a time to linger a little longer. And in the spirit of timeless English summers, we're also celebrating 250 years of Jane Austen with a special look at the Emma Festival in Chawton, a dreamy escape into literature and legacy. So pour a glass, find your sunniest spot, and settle in because summer is calling." I love that. So they have picnic traditions from Scotch eggs to Victoria sponge, the British picnic as a summer staple, Pims and garden drinks. I do love me a Pims cup. Village fetes and garden parties. That looks lovely. Summer on stage, because of course there is the Regent's Park Open Air Theater, Rooftop Film Club, some that I've never heard of, Somerset House Summer Screen Offering, Seaside Escapes from Whitby to Scarborough. And then, let's see what else. I love these little booklets. They're so fun. The Emma Festival, you guys, sounds amazing. Summer is for storybooks and bonnets. To mark 250 years since Jane Austen's birth, Chawton is celebrating with a season of events honoring one of her most charming heroines, Emma Woodhouse. The village that inspired Austen's later works hosts readings, Regency dancing, garden tours, and even embroidery workshops straight from the pages of the past. At the heart is Jane Austen's house, where fans can explore her writing room, wander the garden, or join in on literary talks. It's a rare chance to step into Emma's world, bonnets, blushes, and all. The place where Austen herself brought her stories to life. That sounds amazing! Oh my gosh, afternoon tea, of course, summer traditions like Peak District, Lake District, Cumbria, Yorkshire, and then she has a suggestion for midsummer reads, including Emma, which, yes, partially because it is the 250th anniversary, but also because it is one of the featured books for July. Is it the July book box for Literary Book Club? Anyway, we are using Emma. It's the first time we've ever selected a classic for our quarterly book club, and I'm so excited about it. So hopefully that will be fun. And if you are looking for something a little bit more modern, we are doing a thriller on the side. And then we also are going to do a book for Q4 that's going to be a little bit more travel oriented. So we've kind of done a little smattering of different book boxes for this year, and we'll have to decide what we're going to do next year. So if you're interested in joining our book club, make sure that you are a part of the No Bot Nook, which is our private Facebook group. I will leave a link for that in the description box below. All right, let's open up the box. I know you're like, get into the Love British Lifestyle box, Noelle. I am, but I do feel like that lovely brochure deserves a nice little look every time because she put so much effort into it. Ooh, it's very pink, but it's also very summery, and I kind of love it. Okay. I keep forgetting when people ask me, do you have any more trips? And I know I have like a little weekend trip coming up, which by the time you see this video, I'll be back. And then I have a little like outdoorsy road trip with my husband. Some baseball is going to be involved. And then we do have a nice like little New England visit with friends in September. So I'm hoping for like some early fall foliage. I think that's a little bit too much to hope for, but I am hoping that we get a little bit of that. I don't know. But that is what's on the schedule for my travel. Oh goodness. So you know how I said the crisps don't always come in the best condition? Do you see the crisps in there? Yeah. Oh goodness. They really got munched this time. I don't see, the crisps are just so hard, you guys. When the bag gets this crumpled, there's only so much one can do without being like a Photoshop pro, which I am not, to fix that. So usually I just have to open them up and try to make the chips look pretty, but ooh, okay. It's not as bad from far away, so maybe I'll just have to do very far away photos. All right, let's take a look at our crisps. So these have a value of $1.50. It's a pretty small bag, honestly, but they are coming to us all the way from the UK. Simply roasted chips, mature cheddar and red onion. I like that flavor. Rich, cheesy, and full of crunch, these hand-roasted crisps are made in Britain with 50% less fat than regular crisps. The perfect savory bite for your summer spread or picnic basket. I am one of those people who does like to put a crisp or some crumbles of crisps into a sandwich. It can be so nice. All right, let's see what else we've got. Oh no. Oh dear. I think this got destroyed. Oh, what a shame. I have a feeling it was supposed to look like an art piece. It's a art bomb, but I feel like it got destroyed. So let's take a look because I think it was supposed to feature something beautiful. I cannot tell. It looks like it maybe had a tree or something happening. I'm going to have to look it up online, you guys, but look at this poor bath bomb. Wild Atlantic Bath Art Bomb. $10 value. Bring the ocean to your bath with this mesmerizing bomb inspired by Ireland's wild Atlantic coast. It looks like a donut, but I don't know what... I wonder, maybe it's supposed to look like that. I'll have to ask Louise if that's what it's supposed to look like that. Because if it's not supposed to look like that, I don't think it's a good thing to photograph. Unfortunate. All right. Our other edible treat today, forest fruits, which I think just means delicious gummy candies, right? So it says this is a gift box. It has a value of $5. The company is Ask Mummy and Daddy. Is that what it's? Yes, it is. Bursting with berry flavors, this beautifully boxed sweet selection is perfect for picnics and sunny day treats. A nostalgic nod to traditional British confectionery with a juicy twist. Man, everything in this box, it really did get just destroyed. Oh, those look delicious. I will have to hide those from my husband until I do get a chance to photograph this because he will absolutely devour these fruit flavor gummies. I'm so sad. The crisps I can probably salvage. This, I feel, I'm gonna have to look it up and see. I have to look it up and see if it's supposed to look like something else. But there's a lot of bath bomb dust in there, unfortunately. Let's see, did it say anything else? Yeah, it just says it's supposed to be mesmerizing. Oh, this also looks like it's been opened up. Maybe it's supposed to look like this. Agnes and Cat Strawberry. Maybe it's a lip balm. Let me show you. Was it supposed to have a lid? That's the only problem when people want to send me things and have them photographed. It's like, I don't know what condition it's going to come in. So I'm guessing this is a lip balm. We'll have to read about it. So Agnes and Cat, yes, lip balm, value of $8. It says, perfect for the strawberry lovers. You'll love the sweet and fruity undertones of this strawberry lip balm, hand poured in England with added shea, mango, and avocado butter. Let's see. Do we want to smell it? It does look like it has like maybe got hot and then it re-solidified. So sometimes it gets almost that, like it almost looks like sea salt on top. But I do find that when that does happen with different balms that travel to me and do have the unfortunate fate of being warmed up and then re-solidified, usually like once you warm it up with like your finger a couple of times, it kind of remixes itself. So this is The Little Book of England by Stuart Laycock and Philip Laycock. All right. So we got a book. We don't usually get books now. The lip balm, by the way, had a value of $8. So this has a value of $20. It is a hardcover. A charming pocket-sized tour through England's history and heritage, packed with vivid anecdotes and delightful illustrations that make it ideal for summer reading. Published by the History Pass, this hardback gem offers bite-sized tales, perfect for garden lounging and a cup of tea. So a little light reading. I could see, oh, it's not like that light of reading. I thought it was going to be like fun little anecdotes and facts and like bullet-pointed things. So where did England come from? That is the first chapter. Let's see, what else do we have? A lot of kings, queens, princes, princesses, and some prime ministers. A surprising number of rebels, making friends with the neighbors, or not. The world comes to England. The sometimes wild weather and the wildlife. Interesting names for interesting places. The Industrial Revolution, science, trade, and all that. The English, language, literature, and lyrics. The English and food. Good sports, or not. Random thoughts on being English today. So it does sound like it's humorous and light reading. All right. I was hoping for some like more fun big pictures, but it does seem like something that you could enjoy, especially if you have an upcoming trip. A little book about a big subject. England's not huge in landmass, but there's a lot to say about this little country. Yes, we'll be touching on the obvious bits, Shakespeare, 1966, disappointing weather, etc., but we'll also be going in search of what's under the surface of English history, society, and culture. What is it that makes England England? People all over the world think they know the answer to that. The king or queen, awkward politeness, beefeaters, and losing in penalties in international football. But we English know that we're a bit more complicated than such stereotypes. Or are we? Let's find out. It sounds charming. I do really enjoy, you guys know that I am a true crime fan, particularly true crime podcasts, because I don't like all the like visuals, although I will watch some Dateline. So I really love Red Handed. It's one of my favorites, just because I like to listen to Hannah and Cerruti talk with their charming accents and talk about the differences between American culture and of course British culture, and they're quite smart. So I do enjoy listening to them, and I feel like I get a lot of like pop culture and like recent history references from them, but it sounds like that will be not cheeky, but at least like a little bit of humor mixed in. So maybe a little bit of light reading might make me sound a little bit fancier when or at least more informed when I one day get to go to Wimbledon. It would be lovely. And no, I don't play tennis. I just really, really enjoy watching it. All right, let's see. I have to bring some more things out of here that are hiding. Oh, I think this was supposed to be on top of our little, I'm guessing that's what was supposed to be on top of our little lip balm, maybe? Let's see. Let's see if I can figure that out. Maybe this was supposed to clip on top, like this, right? Perhaps. Okay. So we have a few more things to check out. Let's see. Those crisps are just destroyed. My bath bomb is destroyed. Maybe I'll just show it as a pretty donut and blow away some of the dust. I am not a big bath girl, so for me it's not like a huge loss, but it's also something that I can then not really re-gift to someone either. All right, let's see. Can I put this all back together? The answer to that is no. We have this. We do always get some tea in this box, so this time around, very summery. We got rhubarb and custard and strawberry lemonade from Bird and Blend Tea Company. So it says about this, sweet summer flavors, $3 value, so $1.50 each. Sip into summer with Bird and Blend's deliciously unique tea blends, bursting with fruity, floral, and iced tea friendly flavors. Ethically sourced and packed with British style, each brew captures the essence of sunny days. We do like that. And then, what else do we have? We have a couple more things. This is quite a packed box, I will say that much. This is cute. It's got like a little handle, and it looks like a mini sunglasses case. Isn't that pretty? With that, it looks like a moth more than a butterfly. Let's see, what is this? It says it is a mini archive jewelry case with a value of $8 from Portico Designs, a charming faux leather compact jewelry case. I was hoping it like had foldable readers in there. Featuring a delicate gold foil butterfly, perfect for tucking precious trinkets in while on summertime day trips. You know, you do always need some, this just was for the tag. You do always need something small. Like I do often find myself putting little things, like if I take out big earrings or have a key or some little thing, I do usually put it in my sunglasses case. So this is actually kind of nice for hiding little things, keeping them safe. You could probably use it as a pill box if you wanted to. You could even put your little lip balm in there. Will it fit? It will. Interesting. Very, very cute. I feel like I should just use this as a hair tie now because I don't think it was supposed to be on there. But that's adorable. Little mini jewelry case. All right, let's see what else we've got. Oh, don't fall down. It's all falling down. Like the London Bridge. We have one final item. I kind of saved the best for last. I thought this was really pretty. And then I thought it was like a little toiletries bag. But in fact, it says British Color Standard. I think it's just like a little receptacle. I think you could put it like around a bowl or a potted plant. So it feels like, yes, it has that like sort of crushed paper texture on the inside. So you could definitely use it as like a little bin for, is it actually oval or is it actually round? I'm trying to open it up. Is it a hat? Should I wear it as a hat? I'm kidding. I think it's to go around a potted plant, but I'm trying to open it up into an actual circle and it doesn't want to open all the way up. Let's see what it actually says. British Color Standard Plant Pot Cover, $14 value. This colorful, eco-friendly plant pot adds a pop of British charm to any sunny windowsill or garden nook, hand-woven from recycled materials. It's a stylish nod to sustainable summer living. So it kind of has that like hard, like one of those expandable totes that you get when you're traveling and you need to, it's got that starchiness to it. But I think it is round enough. And then inside, striped pot care. Pot cover is not waterproof. Always use a tray inside. Place under a pot. Indoor plants only. Made of 100% recycled materials. So you're supposed to stick a tray in there because this, even though it's scritchy scratchy, is not waterproof, which is good to know because I would have really thought that lining was like waterproof since it is specifically for your potted plants. Interesting, but it is bright and fun. British Color Standard. I've never heard of that. So let's see. I was going to show you. I've been trying to show you the boxes if I can. I'll do a better job over on Instagram. If I wind up photographing this one, I'm going to have to ask if she still wants me to do it despite that poor damaged bath bomb. So we got our little book of England. We got our British Color Standard plant pot cover. You can see that back there. We got our Wild Atlantic Bath Art Balm with it looks like a blue donut. Our Agnes and Cat Lip Balm in strawberry. Our Portico Designs mini jewelry case or other treasures. Ask Mummy and Daddy Forest Fruits box. Our bird and tea blend summer flavors, 2 tea sachets. They're hiding down here. And then finally our summer simply roasted crisps that I thought they were going to be the most damaged item, but it looks like it was the bath bomb, unfortunately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 items in this box with a really pretty good value, honestly, because look, we're looking at spending, let's see, 55 plus 12, 67. You can basically get your shipping, your first box for $2 shipping, so not too bad. So $67 cost though on a regular basis. And then let me just do the additions for you and see what our total value was real quick. I haven't done this for a while. I know some of you hate it and some of you like me to do the math for you, because sometimes I forget to say something. 3 and 150. So just a little over the value of the cost of the box and the shipping. So I said 67, the value on this was 69 and a half. So for the experience, for the joy, if you're an Anglophile, I do think this box is really lovely. We get quite a nice variation in the categories. I do enjoy the tea. I always enjoy the sweet and savory. A lot of the times I really appreciate that she gives us items from different English or British makers, but it doesn't necessarily feel touristy, and she's been doing a really good job with that so far on this box for the past few months. So let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll see you in a couple of days, posting every other day for the summer, and have a wonderful day today and tomorrow. Like this video. See you soon.